A mass shooting occurred at a nightclub in the Beşiktaş district of Istanbul, Turkey, on the 1st of January 2017. The attack occurred at about 01:15 FAT, UTC+3, at the Reina nightclub in Ortaköy, where hundreds of people were celebrating the New Year. At least 39 people were killed and at least 70 were injured in the incident. The gunman, Abdulkadir Masharipov, was arrested in the city on January 17, 2017, and Islamic State of Iraq in the Levant claimed credit for his actions. Background: since the summer of 2016, the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, ISIL, has been under pressure with notable territorial losses due to 3 parallel offensives: the Turkish Free Syrian Army Western al-Babna Offensive and Battle of al-Bab, the Syrian Democratic Forces Northern Raqqa Offensive, and the Battle of Mosul in Iraq. The Turkish military intervention in Syria has been the first frontal opposition between ISIL and the Turkish army, heating up tensions. Before the incident, there were heightened security measures in the city, with 17,000 police officers on duty, such as the attack on the Istanbul Ataturk airport on the 28th of June 2016 which killed 48 people, and a bombing at the Vodafone Arena on the 10th of December 2016 which killed 46. According to Reina's owner, security measures at the nightclub had been increased over the previous 10 days after American intelligence officials warned about an attack over the holidays. Attack: a gunman opened fire in the nightclub at about 01:15. He reportedly carried an AK-47 rifle and, after killing a police officer and a bystander at the entrance, he entered the club shooting. Although initial eyewitness testimonies reported by the Turkish media described up to 3 attackers, the police insist that they are only on the lookout for one. Police stormed the building. At the time of the attack, about 600 people. Aftermath: Istanbul's Governor Vasip Şahin said the incident was a terrorist attack. In response to the attack, the Turkish military carried out attacks against ISIL targets in the Syrian town of al-Bab. 22 people are claimed to have been killed in the raids. According to Haberturk, Uyghur workers at a restaurant in Zeytinburnu provided money to the terrorist for his taxi fare. The owner has denied this, saying there was no evidence beyond a single cab driver's claim. Perpetrator: on the 8th of January, Deputy Prime Minister Beşiktaş said that the attacker had been identified and found. ISIL officially claimed responsibility and released a statement claiming the attacker was a soldier of ISIL who had struck one of the most famous nightclubs where the Christians celebrate their apostate holiday. Security sources told Reuters that the gunman has experience in combat and that he could have been fighting in Syria for years on behalf of ISIL. Haberturk claimed that Turkish police investigations showed that the gunman entered Turkey from Syria in November 2016, and went to Konya with his wife and 2 children. On the 2nd of January, Turkish police arrested 8 people in connection with the attack. The gunman was not among them. On the 4th of January, Turkish news agency Anadolu had announced that a belt for ammunition, night vision-oriented equipment and a telescopic sight were identified and confiscated in police raids. On the 13th of January, 2 ethnic Uyghur Chinese citizens were arrested for possibly having links to the attacker. The Deputy Prime Minister of Turkey has said that there is a possibility an intelligence organization was involved and that it was an organized professional attack. Identification: a day after the attack occurred, Turkish media stated that Turkish authorities believed the attacker to be from Uzbekistan or Kyrgyzstan. On the 3rd of January, it was alleged that the man accused of the attack was from Kyrgyzstan. 16 people have been held under suspicion in connection to the attack. Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu stated on the 4th of January that the gunman had been identified. On the 9th of January 2017, Turkish police identified the suspected gunman as an Uzbek national. Masharipov was arrested on the 16th of January at a Kyrgyz friend's apartment in the Esenyurt district of Istanbul. Masharipov was 34 years old at the time of the attack and is believed to have been trained as a militant in Afghanistan and Pakistan before illegally entering Turkey through the Iranian border in January 2016. Victims. Among the victims were people from 14 countries. Reactions. Vasip Sahin, the governor of Istanbul, described the attack as a violent and cruel act of terror. The president of Turkey Recep Tayyip Erdogan condemned the attack and offered condolences on behalf of those who lost their lives, including victims from other countries. Conspiracy theories. All of this is a reflection, many critics say, of what they call the paranoia and authoritarianism of Turkey's president, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, whose leadership has so deeply divided the country that, instead of unifying to confront terrorism, Turkish society is fracturing further with each attack. The West, symbolized by the United States, is the perennial boogeyman. Doğu Turkistan Baltini Haber, which is the Turkish mouthpiece of the Uyghur group Turkistan Islamic Party, complained about the Reina massacre suspect being named as Uyghur by Vasi Kaynik, the deputy prime minister, blaming Fethullah Gulen and his movement for the attack.